but I think I want to do a little bit more extreme changes to any base mesh we use. I want to make something a little bit less fully humanoid, maybe. I've been looking at some of the robots from like the old Disney movie, The Black Hole. Not the humanoid looking ones, but more like Vincent and old Bob. And just a couple. I think I'm still gonna make somebody with legs though. But let's see what we get. I will, I think, use a base mesh. I was debating whether I would or not, but I think I will. Um, but let's see what we can find. Um, Not going to spend a lot of time looking because I feel like sometimes it's better just to jump into it and not, you know, worry too much. Yes, let's use this guy. Close this off. That's going to be our figure. And scale-wise, S30, no, S3. That's right. Yeah, 1.9 sounds good. We're going to make it maybe a little shorter. All transforms. Because I think we're just going to get rid of the head totally. L, 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 X versus. The heck is that? 1C. Control L, X versus. Morning, Brian. How are you today? There we go. Yeah, we're going to use that. We will still spend a little bit of time making it easier to rig. So we'll grab all those. And here, and 3D cursor. And to about there. I'm just going to bring it down a little bit too, to there. And I think rotate it forward slightly to there helps us better. And that's going to be our starting form so far. You know, I got put into Facebook jail for telling somebody that they were stupid. And I think it pretty much has given me the impetus to just get off of Facebook for a little while. So that's how my morning's been. Not the worst thing that could happen to you, you know. Yeah. That foot's not going to stand, but that leg, I definitely want to do that too. Now, scale those back. Maybe up a bit, out a bit like that. Just kind of warping it around. Hey, Patrick. How are you this morning? Hope you're doing well. Actually, I'm just going to get rid of that entirely. I don't like the way it looks. And not for this one. Let's apply. And then mirror it again. Okay, and Shift A, mesh, just making a UV sphere. RX90, yes. Scale it down. Cool. And then tab. How do we want to do this? Yeah, I think so. Grab those. Nah, actually, the other way. Shift A, mesh, cube. That to this, subtract it. Great. Apply it. Delete it. Okay. SX, sure. 1G. Just wanted something a little simpler, actually. That's kind of the point. I want it to be a little bit primitive looking. That feels okay to me. Let's mirror it. Cool. We're going to tweak it around anyway. So we've punched up the lower legs, made them thicker. We got rid of the head. Is that some vertices still floating around up there? Yes. I don't know what those are. One. They are going to be gone. Come on. Just this tab. There we go. I don't know where they came from, but they're gone now. Cool. Now, let's keep going though. So tab 3L. Go to normal. Yeah, normal's pretty close to what we want. S, Shift Z. Bring that back into like that. Cool. Maybe. Good deal. And then I'm going to select those and separate it out this time. Because I think we want to take this bad boy here, L, P, separate that out. Object, set origin to the geometry. Yes, and scale it up. And grab that. Bring it like that. 7, G, here. Rotate on the 3D cursor. Line it back up. I know that that's all foobarred, but we're going to fix it. The hand. Cool. All right, and hands. Just gonna get rid of that for right now. Let's save. New 24/11/12/1 live stream. Headless static. It'll probably have a head, but of some kind. But probably not at the end of a neck. So maybe necklace static. Okay. Still doing good. I like that. I don't mind the gut in some senses. I think that's okay. Tab L, P, separate section. There's that elbow cap. Grab it. Yes, I know you're rotating around your individual origin, or your 3D cursor rather, instead of the individual origin. And I know its individual origin is there. Geometry, origin to geometry. There we go. And just get rid of that again. So we're lining it up. All that's to say. And it can kind of go anywhere. There's really not a right or a wrong here. Kind of a neat looking plate though. Maybe we make it bigger this time. Let's go with transform element, cursor, S, Shift Z. No, wait, no. 19, S, Shift Y. Take it that way. That's kind of fun. Give it like a bit of a shield action this time. Yeah, all right. Again, we're not stressing so much about it looking too human this time. So it's kind of fun. Do something a bit different. I do like the thick to thin combo. Perhaps I like it too much, but we could do this. All right. Yeah. Yeah, that's cool. I'm good with that as well. Now let's just separate them by section anyway, because we know we're going to do that ultimately. L, in fact, let's start doing that. P, L, P, L, undo, L, P, L, P, L, P. I mean, this is the only thing that's left. I think it is. Cool. Alrighty. So we can mirror these on the center torso again. Just to see what we got. All right. Good night. I wish, man. No, my day's just starting. Night. Sleep. Okay. Okay. We don't hate this. We want to give it a little bit more. We're going to give it just some like a little bit of hard shapes, I think now. What's that? What is that? Interesting. Some hidden piece. Let's just take it and bring it back. And object sets origin to its geometry and scale it up. I kind of actually like having something like that there. Scale up even a bit more. Yeah, I actually kind of dig that. I think that'd be cool. Let's look at it from the side. It helps make it feel a little bit more balanced too. We've got kind of this full arc shape there. Yeah. Digging it, Mr. Potato Head, no head. So I have to give him some kind of a sensor or something later, but I think it's gonna be very small and probably right in here. Now we need to dupe this thing too. There we go. Shield's active. Right. Okay, so what other big forms do we want to change? We want to be completely unafraid at this point. That's kind of the vibe. I think we can get a little too caught up in being careful sometimes. I'm gonna actually, no, a little higher up, say like there. Yeah, turn on proportional and make it sharp. I'm gonna drag that. Sharp? No, maybe not sharp. Let's try smooth. All right, maybe. Okay. Those are bigger. It's kind of neat though. Again, I'm not so much trying for necessarily something that I think is good. Otherwise, that would be awesome. I'm trying to push the design in ways I haven't thought of before. So even if this one doesn't work, maybe it spawns something later that I think is super cool and I want to do. And that is the vibe that I'm looking for. I'm liking that a little bit. Let's see if we take it here. Let's remesh this thing. It's what, 5,000 faces? Probably doesn't need that big anyway. Let's quad remesh it so it's smoother to like 2,500. Remesh it. Sure. Let's apply that first. What are you doing? Remesh it. Okay, there we go. Weird. All right, that's better though. What happens if we just take this, maybe this, and not that, up to like here? Yeah, Alt-E, extreme faces along normals. Make it bigger. So it does that. We need to mirror it. Maybe? It doesn't have a centerpiece anymore. I see. I see. Tab 2 F E. There we go. Now it does. Do we like that? No, I don't know. Maybe we don't like that. Let's undo that. I think we like it better smoother. We are going to keep it remesh though. And we are going to edit it, fill it, inset it, and extrude it in like that. So we'll do that. Yeah, I think that's better. Okay. And then here on these suckers, these are also really big. They don't need to be that big. What are they? Yeah, let's take them to like 700. Okay, cool. Take them like that. So they spike up a little bit. Okay. Mirror. That's cool. Let's remesh it again. Cool. Delete it and delete it. And it should be, yeah, it's better. Okay. Oh, wait, our foot hasn't, there we go. Mirror that. Okay. We could flatten it just a little bit. Yeah, that's better. I guess just as I said, spend a little time thinking about a brace mesh before we jump in more. That's cool. A, GZ, up to here. And object, let's control A, apply all transforms. So everything should be, yeah, looks like they are. Alrighty, so Mr. Potato Head continues. Settings, dynamic scale, turned off. Grab that bad boy here. What is it for scale? Too many polys. Let's see if we can cut it down to like 3,000. It's gonna remesh it. Okay, I'm gonna lose my, because they're all mirrored off of that. So tab A, object, convert to mesh, just to apply all those, because otherwise as soon as I delete that, all those would go away and be bad. All of my mirroring. Because not technically it's a new object, but it's a better object. And Shift Q, utility, plate insets, plates of 100, something this big. Oh, we need to mirror it. Mirror it. F9. Oh, undo. First, need to mirror it. Gotta do these things in order. Plate insets. So let's tweak it a little bit while we're going. 20%. Gonna set our max to 20. And we're gonna set our reverse to be almost all interior. It's going to cut in more than it goes out. And then we're going to take this down to 10. Take this down to 50. That gives us a head section too. It's kind of good. Cool. 9, maybe give it an inset in the inner margin of like that much. Cool. I think that'll work for us. Then Control 1, apply that. We will still continue to make it sharp or smoother. And we'll turn that on. So then this is going to be our head section, but this, select sharp. Yep, just the inner part. Cool, 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 cool. Doesn't really do much, but we'll grab it. Grab it. Grab it. Grab it. Show enough. Cool. P section tab. Select it. Panels, same kind of vibe. 2 radial. 0.02. 2. Actually, take this down to 0.001. Yeah, I like that. I think that's looking good. We're going to maybe F9 and give it a triangulate of 20. Yeah, just to throw a few angles in there. Delete the original. Yes, there it is. All right, save. 22 minutes in, doing good. We'll leave the head section for later. Let's do the backpack section now. I guess we'll call it a backpack. It's also quite large polys wise. What are we at? Almost 3,000. Let's go with 1,500. Or remesh it. Delete it. Yeah, it's better. Sometimes you don't want too many insets. Pink seed. Oh, we need to mirror it first though. That didn't change it, did it? No. Okay. So like that should not have changed it. Plating seed. Ooh, that looks pretty good. I think we need to we need to cut our off. Yeah, we'll just do that. Or on and cut our indent down ever so slightly. Yeah, that fixes it. Cool. Nice looking backpack. Control 1. Apply it. Tab. So gang, same vibe. I'm just gonna select. I mean, you folks should know now. Boring in the sense that this process is somewhat repetitive. Otherwise, you just get to listen to my, scintillating wit, Okay. Cool. Sure. P section tab. Panels. Panel seed. Yeah. We just want some cut lines. I'm not super picky as to what they are. They look good. Nice. Okay. Shoulder pads. Also, too big. 1,500 sounds good. Yeah, that's better. Plates, I'm gonna take these even down more to like 25, maybe even 10. Interesting. And we take that down to 10, but this up to 20. Depth. minimum of 8 and error of 0.001. Trying to keep it a little bit more filled. Yeah, so there's going to be more just skin areas versus plates sticking up or going in, but that seems good. I can live with this. Apply that. And may not even be too many sections on this one. It might just be that one, and that's okay. Yes. P section tab. Panels, panel seed. I want it a little less busy than that. Radial's cool, but let's pull it up to about there. And off just to fix it. Is it fix it? There's still some weirdness going on there. Okay, that's good enough. That looks cool. Save it. Less exposed panels on these. Tab. Those we've already remeshed, so we're good. Plus, plus, invert. I don't want those bottom ones set, so we'll just use this section there. Cool. Utility plate insets. I'm going to set it back to 50. And if I did this much, a lot of these would be pulled out, but it's kind of neat looking. Maybe let's try 25. Also neat looking. Max of 15. Sure. And maybe not quite so deep. Bring it into like that. Okay. Great. Oh, and it's not mirrored. So which one do we like better? We actually like this side better this time. So we'll mirror it that way. Apply it. Tab 3. L, 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 L. Then those are all up. That's an in, that's an innie and an innie. The rest are all outies, right? Technically, I guess that's an innie. Yeah, just let it be a hole. It's fine. Oh, we lost our center thing too. Damn it. Okay, we'll have to fix that. P section. Maybe we'll fix it by 2 F inset E P section and join it to this. No, join this and this. Yes. Panels, panel seed. And we have big panels because we adjusted it before. Do we want to keep them big? Maybe make them a little smaller. Something like that. Yeah, that's fun. I like it. Good deal. Okay. And we jump on this. You're going to be shocked. It's too big. 1500. Delete the original. Mirror it. Much better. Utility. think on this one, maybe I'll go back to being 50 reverse. So some more of them stick out. Technically that's a problem. I don't know if we care, but technically it's a problem. That's better. Yeah, that's cooler. Apply. That's too much, no. That's that whole thing, right? Let's see. Where's that going? I don't know, because I wanted this section. This section's kind of cool. Come on. There we go. Can I do just that? Yeah, that works. Okay, nice. P, section, tab, panels, panel seed. Take it back down to 0, back down to 5. Just give us some more cuts. Yeah, nice. Coming along. Let's do its hip area thing here. Sure, cut it down just a little bit. Yeah, that's good. Does that make any difference? Ooh. Yeah, okay, let's do that. Ew, 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 ew. That's all of them, but that's all that we need. P section tab. Cool. Nice. And these legs. These legs. Cool. Yeah, no notes. That looks, well, we can just try. Ooh, I like that even better. Okay. Ew, 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 ew. Yep. Cool. Hey, Cozy, how you doing? Nice. I'm liking the mix of flat shapes to detailed subshapes in this. I think this one's turning out well for that. It's kind of a strange looking thing, but that's cool too. And once again, your goal is not always to make something cool. It's to spark an idea. So if you make something silly, but it kind of makes you go, oh, that's dumb except for this, then you have had a successful concept. Mhm. Ooh. Yes, cut way down like that, but I think that that's cool. Not entirely sure, I just want just there, but height seed, reverse seed. Yes, I want that plated out. Cool. Yeah, we'll go with that one. And L, L. I think that might be all of them on these. The rest is just body. Cool. Panels, panel seed. Okay. Cool. Nice. Yep. Getting there. We are getting there, folks. This is going to be a weird one. Let's remesh it to like 500. See what it gives us. Okay, that is better. I wanted all of the cubes to be relatively the same size, whereas we had really teeny ones here in the front before. Take this back to 25. Maybe even 50 on this one. Feet are kind of fun to give a little bit like that too. That seems neat, but let's thickness. Okay. Weird, but kind of cool. Okay, yeah, we're gonna go with it. I'm gonna apply. Those are your three. Cool. P section tab. Good deal. All right, so that's, I think the whole, well, we haven't done the back, we haven't done the knee plates or the back plates, have we? Let's do both. These, I don't know we're going to really, let's see, tab. If we just do random panels on these, square, and make it higher. Something like, oh, they're not mirrored. That's fine, because actually I like this one better. F9, max height. Cool. Thickness. Cool. Both are cool, but I think we're going with this one. Good deal. And I think we'll do the same thing with those back shields. We won't have them have a lot of variance. Panels. Just something. Oh, they're not mirrored either, but that one again is cooler. So Nice. Okay, so now we need to figure out what we want to do with the face, if anything, particularly. We have a big space for something like that, and I think we definitely want at least some eyes. How funky we want it, that's up to us. Maybe we keep it pretty simple and complex objects, and we go with one of these like camera lens things here, like this bad boy. Just like that, and we add the insert here, x of 0. There, that's mirrored. Scale it in. Just even make it pretty large, like that. I like it. Local. Push it in. No, I don't think so. That's good. Just something like that. Yep. Convert to mesh. Convert everything. Delete. Delete. Q sharpen. Cool. So it just has like a central camera eye in the middle. That's it. It's going to feel more primitive because it doesn't have that human head. Obviously, it's interesting to note that because it doesn't obviously have to be any stupider, but our brains are going to say, this is lumpy and dumb because it's big, bulky, and doesn't have a face. Something to think about when you're making stuff. We got lots of room for not only cables, but cables with connectors, which is fun. So let's do a couple of those first. I'm going to, maybe I'll make the connector first even. We'll use the hard op inserts again, because they just work really well for this. And let's go with, which one do we like? That one's cool. The hatch coupler. Come back here. The reactor core with the knurling is cool. This one's kind of super cool. Let's use it. Because it's just kind of cool. Add the insert. It doesn't really matter where it is. I'm just gonna move it out of the way. And this one doesn't have any words either, does it? Please God, no. Viewport display, no name, good. Okay. I don't think we need to change the scale of the connectors. That was just for section pieces. So we got that there. Anyway, Shift AC, create a cable from here to here. Scale it in. Yes, that'll work. Then we're going to grab this thing and this thing. Edit. And we're going to deselect these. And Shift AC, add connectors. T to scale them way in. And D. All right, that's fine. Take a look first. Yeah, that's cool. And then, excuse me, select those, mirror it on this. Cool. I'm doing it one at a time on those. We're gonna do it again down here too. I think pretty much the same cable and the same connector. There, to there. Scale it in. Cool. This and this. And tab. Just those. Add the connector. Scale it in there. Nice. That's fun. Okay. Then we can take this. Let's see. Simulate the cable. And it still kind of hangs, but yeah, that's fine. I can deal with it. We can adjust it a little bit. Undo. Let's even try one more thing. This. Simulate the cable. Fit the geometry below. Give it another point. Did it work? Let's see what it does. Yeah. Oh, kinda. No. Simulate cable. Do not multiply it. Good deal. And just tab. And we can just adjust this. Turn off proportional. Bring that up. Cool. That over. And up. There we go. Now it's lined up properly, or relatively properly anyway. Those two. And mirror. Fun. Okay. Now maybe a couple that don't have the connector. Where do we want to put some more cables? I put one from, create a cable from here to here. Cool. And then from here to here. Yes. And then from here to here. Cool. And then from here to here. Lots of ARM connector cables. Cool. Then just keep taking advantage of all of these cool forms. From here to, I don't know, here. Sure. And here to here. Sure. And here to here. That one we could almost do with the connector too. Let's try and see. This and this, solo, tab, and we only want the bottom one this time. Add connectors, yes, T, scale it down. Nice. Okay. Good deal. And there we go. Fun. Little joint thing's kind of cool. And do we want more? We could do some more. We can even go from like here to here, kind of along the outside like that. and then here to like here, and then here to here. Mhm. What do we think, folks? Do we see anywhere else we really want one? I think we might want one from here to here. We want to be V2, and we want to have this for sure. Add the connectors, shrink it in. Cool. That's so fast. That is just so useful. Once you get it set up, that's just sweet. I'm definitely super happy that I dunked around a little bit more with Cable Raider. Oh, did this one not get mirrored? Oh, yes. Okay. That one has both on both sides. Yep. That one has both on both sides. Yep. That one has both on both sides. No, it doesn't have this one. I think I'm gonna mirror the whole thing at the end anyway, just to make sure. But okay. Excellent. Now, do we want any on the legs? I think we do this time. And I think we're probably going to want with our this thing too. Cool. And again, I think we'll do it twice. It's close to the same size. Doesn't have to be exact. My friends, that is just so cool. Doot, 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 and mirror. Nice. Okay. Now I'm actually just going to grab all the cables and join them together. And yeah, they've already mirrored. That mirrors them. Cool. So we got a plethora of cables. Now, this bad boy needs to be, I'm gonna select everything and convert to mesh too. I can delete this then, right? Oh, these didn't mirror. Why didn't these mirror? Oh, because they were, I don't know why. All right, and then just object, convert to mesh. No. A object, convert to mesh. Fuck you. All right, I know what's going on. It's because there's sub objects. We'll fix it in a bit. Yeah, we lost all those. We'll just mirror the whole thing at the end. Anyway, it's fine. Bring our materials first, then we'll mirror it again. I'll show you. F4, append. Just grab these two, armor, append We're going to change the colors, I think, but I think we want them to be yellow. I think they're going to be a construction one, or we're going to feel construction-y about it from a human perspective. That doesn't necessarily mean anything in their world, but you know, that one's going to be that. This one is going to be, what was slate this time? This one is going to be, blood rust. Let's see. Sure, we'll have to do something underneath that eye too. No. This sucker. Remove unused slots. And it's going to be black. I think it's just going to be black. Does that get all of them? Looks like it did. That's very nice. Yes, okay, it did. Cool. So then this and this and this could be this. Okay. And then this and this and the foot are going to be, come here, that link materials. Yes. Cool. And this is also going to be black, and the hands are also going to be black. That's also going to be black. And that's also going to be black. All that's going to be black. Right? Yes. Can I grab the butt? Well, yes. Okay. Yes. So what is left is this, 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 and it's all going to be, we need to do it there too. Cool. Now, underneath our, this guy here, tab 3L hide. What's this? L hide. Okay. 2 fill plus assign cool emission. Cool. We're going to change some of those colors, but that's getting us what we want. Yeah. Right. Kevlar is going to be black. Plastic is going to be rust. Chrome, I think, is going to be slate gray. Sure. Glass is going to stay glass. Oh, we still got a part up here too. That link materials. I think that's all of them. Okay. That's a fun looking little robot. Let's select all. Make sure, I think I already have, but convert to mesh. And then Alt and Control A, all transforms. What? Oh, join first. Yep. And then Alt X, mirror. And that should give us those Yes. Our little connectors are all on both sides now, I think. Fun. And this thing, I think, this little nubbin here. L seam. Yeah, should be black. Yeah, absolutely. And remove unused slots. What is default still? I don't know what's still that material tab. Select anything. I don't know what. It's probably like one poly somewhere. We're just gonna make it yellow. Cool. Tab A, M by distance. 11,000 vertices lower. Cool. And apply our mirroring. Tab A, U. Smart UV project. Unwrap it. And add a modifier. Decimate. 0.99. It's like, why it doubles in size, I don't know. But, you know, I am not going to argue because I know it doesn't work if I don't do it. Morning, Michael. That's looking good. Actually, I want to make this thing yellow, I think. Cool. Yeah, that's nice. Maybe those in the top too. L, yeah, L. Cool. That's definitely better. And then on our yellow, I think, let's just come up here and take our mass strength down to 2. And that should bring the dirt down quite a bit. Yes, it does. So difference 2, 5. 2.5, sure. Not quite so grungy. I think I like that a little better. Good deal. Okay, let's export this sucker. We've already subdived him, or sorry, decimated him. And there we go. Back over to AccuRig. This guy was fun yesterday. I like getting the little cables like that in the middle. Choose the file. The headless one. Yes, 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 yes. It shouldn't actually be that bad. Force symmetry. Rig to body. There is no head, so we're just going to have to basically ignore the head bones and probably zero them out once we rig it in, and that's fine. Otherwise, it's going to look distorted. But yeah, it's kind of putting them where they should be anyway. It's not doing a bad job of it, quite frankly. Yeah, yeah, sure. Shoulder, we'll leave it like there. These can go to here. And on the side, the head can stick right there, and the neck can stick right there. That will minimize it, I think. Rig hands. 5 fingers, yes. Next. See, it's funny because sometimes it's like, this may take a while and then the mesh doesn't take long at all. And other times it takes forever. And you're like, why? I don't know. On different parts of it. I don't understand. Anyway, new collection, unrigged. It's not rigged, I tell you. And see, now it's like sometimes it sticks at 20, here it's sticking at 41. Why? I don't know. Environment wise, don't have a lot of thoughts for this one, so we'll just make something kind of fun. What do we think? What would be a cool base shape for an environment? Maybe yes. I don't know. Let me think on it for a minute. This looks like this is almost done anyway. I say that and then it's going to sit, you know. Anybody started watching season 2 of Arcane yet? I watched the first 3 episodes last night. Looked pretty cool. I was into it. Seems like, again, the kind of thing I would make, which is always fun. Actually, ironically, I was kind of thinking about making something like that. And now I probably won't, just because everyone's like, you're making an Arcane copy. Whereas I had the idea a month ago. It's like, oh, what would I do next after this Dyson sphere? Well, probably not now. That's okay. I'll come up with something else. It does look beautiful, though. Still hate Jinx. Still think it looks cool. They do an excellent job of making all the characters have some sense of humanity to them, which I appreciate. But God, I hate Jinx, though. Oh, I hate her. And of course, that's like fan favorite character because she's Manic Pixie Girl with a crazy gun. And I'm like, I don't care. I hate her. Um, Manic Pixie Girl has never been one of my turn-ons. So I also hate Harley from Batman. So your mileage may vary on that one too. And I can be grouchy. Taurus? Yeah, let's do a Taurus. Minor segments of 6. Sure. 48. Minor radius of 4 meters. Major radius of 50. Okay. I love Scavenger's Reign. Scavenger's Reign is one of my favorite, maybe even shows recently, but certainly cartoons. Absolutely. So, super digging it. Actually started watching Man in the High Castle last night, which I know it's older now, but I didn't see it when it first came out. And beside of a few you guys should double tap every now and then, I'm kind of liking it too. So I understand you need to keep bad guys alive for the show and all that, but if a villain is dangerous enough, you will beat him over the head with a baseball bat, and said villain has a sawed-off shotgun with him. When you knock him out, kill him. This is he's going to keep, particularly because he's going to keep coming after you. But whatever. Okay, that looks good. Fingers are pretty good. Finalize character. Oh, Scavenger's Reign is cool. I'm still kind of hoping they get a season 2. It's kind of up in the air. leaning towards no, but they're still trying, and I appreciate that. It's yeah, it's nice. If you like Scavenger's Reign, I would highly recommend checking out the comic books by Simon Roy. Simon's a good guy. He's up in Vancouver here too, but the comics have that same kind of vibe to him. And the other one would be the Image Comics for that Brandon did. Gosh, the character's name. I'm gonna look now because my brain is turned to pudding, and I'm waiting for this anyway. Um, um, Brandon Graham is the guy who did it. All of his stuff is super cool too. Um, but why can I not remember the comic series? Oh yeah, no, that's Scavenger's Reign is certainly one of my Prophet. Thank you. That's the name of the comic. If you like Scavenger's Reign, the Brandon Graham Prophet comic is amazing too. I would say those are all in my like, ooh, top things to look at. But Brandon and Simon Roy both make amazing comics that kind of remind me a lot of Scavenger Reign. If you're into reading as well as watching stuff. Anyway, this has not been a plug. I know both of them, but they are not really friends of mine, but they're cool guys. Okay, I probably should have gone the other direction just for my. I'll go that way. Oh, I gotta go a little higher. Fine. Okay. Tab A, Shift N, recalculate the normals inside. I'm just making a pipe thing. Yeah, it is ET, not IT. It's based off of an old Rob Liefeld character from the 90s that I always thought was kind of dumb, but what Brandon did with it is transformational. There we go, guys. He's done. Oh yeah, look at that. That's awesome. Yeah, my world last year with all the like slime and weird stuff was heavily influenced initially by like, ooh, I want to do something like Scavenger's Reign. So um, I didn't try to steal anything from Scavengers, but I was like, oh yeah, that's gonna be my jam. I gotta do something like that again, and that's how we came up with the world with all those slime trails and shit. Um, it'd be like that sometimes, There's our guy. Cool. F4 import ifpix poses. I think we'll just go with the neutral idle, have him standing. I always feel kind of lame about it. I'm like, they're just standing, but sometimes just standing is what you want them to do. It still feels like, I should be cooler. Okay, retarget. Cool. Pretty close. It's not bad. We can fix it for sure. Clear the animation data and pose mode, shift hide. And in front. Locale, yes. That out to there. Now let's take this. Oh, out to there. And this, let's rotate it down and down. And this. No, not that one. This one. Yeah. We're just going to flatten out. One. Okay, kind of looks like he's walking, which is cool. It wasn't necessarily my plan, but, and we just got to punch the arms out a little bit since these are so bloody wide. Yeah. No. I can think I can live with that. Yeah, that looks fun. Okay. Select our bro again and fix the materials. Yellow and black and blood rust. Slate gray and glass and cool emissive. Actually, this glass, I think I'm just going to switch it out for our slightly more frosted glass. Just to keep it more in line with the other characters we've done. Yeah, that's better. It just makes it a little bit less clear what's going on in there. And I like that. Here, turn off in front. Woohoo! I really like this one. I think it's a cool looking robot. Let's jump into here and see if we can get dangerous with this thing real quick. I don't have a lot of time, but we got some time. Okay, so we could just run cables along this thing. And let's maybe do that, but to do that, add a loop there. Yes. I just read from the graphic novels, so I don't even remember. I just picked up Brandon's graphic novels. There are like 5 or 6 of them. And yeah. All of Brandon's stuff is also good. I really can't recommend it enough. Now, those 4, I want to take those and yeah, Shift D, P section. And then I want to scale them to the inner point along this ring. And I'm not sure what the best way to do that is. If we alt scale or scale goes everywhere. If we go to on local. Normal scale, alt scale, no. Well, it's fine. I'm not going to worry too much about it. Okay. I want to take those and I want to subdivide them to, yes. Why, you say? So that I can then come in and add a modifier of deform and displace. And then we're going to displace them by a, doesn't really matter, noise? No. Voronoi, sure, we'll do a Voronoi. And we're going to come here and we're going to set our strength to be kind of high. Yeah, cool. And then we're going to add another modifier, deform smooth. And we're just going to smooth it down a little bit. Okay, we're going to apply all of those. Q, we're going to edit in, A, Q, curve extract. And we're going to make some wonky pipes, basically. So the goal is to make pipes that are not perfectly straight, but just kind of get wonked out a little bit. Each individual section will still be right because it was based off of a curve, but I want the whole thing to just be wonked. Wonked is a word. Geometry, resolution of like 16. Yeah, we can go to 32. Crazy. Yeah, 16 would be fine. And if we do an offset, it'll pull them, but I think it pulls them all the same direction, doesn't it? Yeah. Which means maybe what I will do is come back here and edit them again. And L and L and P, make them our own object. Because now I can, yeah, take these bad boys and offset them so they are inside generally. Let me take these and offset them so they are inside generally. And now we have all these pipes running down the length of this space. Something like that. And again, they're wonked out and they're a little bit weird looking and we like it. We are here for that. We're going to utility couplings. We're going to give them heavy flanges, radius of 1. Oh, but that doesn't handle the offset, does it? Because it's not applying it. So do we not? Or we do the offset afterward? Maybe we do the offset afterward. Let's see. We really don't need to worry about it. We can just do it manually. Turn that off. Turn that off. Okay. And again, utility flanges couplings, heavy, both is fine. Amount 15 gives us that. Are we liking the scale on that? That doesn't seem to me a bit big. You can bring it down to bring our pipe just kind of straight in line. Yeah, all right, that works. And exactly the same thing on this one. Flanges couplings, heavy. Yeah, I don't remember which one I used, but yeah, cool. Okay, so now we can take these together and just offset them, right? Yeah. Or do we have to do it? Can we do it from this? Let's see what happens if we do it. Yeah, that works in general. Scale it versus offset it, but it's fine because I don't care what the scale is. 0.99, yeah. And this, if we do G, no, I have to scale it as well. I guess they'll be slightly bigger, won't they? Oh, that's just fine. There we go. Not 1.04, 1.1, no 1.01. .01. Sure. Good enough. Right, right. Okay, so not exactly the same stuff on either side, but they work. Save. And it also cuts through occasionally, but I'm not going to stress too much. Mostly I just didn't want them to be like perfectly straight. When you're looking at them like here, you're not really going to pay that much attention to whether or not it cuts into your ground or not. Okay. So then I'm going to take this sucker here, select that, and then I am going to select, check or deselect. I'm deselect every 2. Cool. And offset it -1. No, it's fine. Just go there. And X faces. Okay. Then we're going to select the whole thing again. And we are, just to confirm, facing inward, yes. We could utility plate insets, subdivision of 3, max, like that. What's that going to give us? Something kind of funky. Sure. All right. And then we're gonna, do we want to round it? Why not? I've just been doing a lot of that lately, but it looks cool. Let's round it. Cool. And then Shift Q, utility, panels, panel seed, minimum depth of 0.01, maximum depth of like 0.05. What are you doing? Oh, I don't have them all selected. A. Oh, I need to apply that first, don't I? Yes. Apply that. There we go. Now do it. Panels. Panel seed. Square. Sure. Doop, 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 doop. There we go. Good deal. Then this object, the outer one, Q, add modifier, solidify. No, not that object. This object, Q, object solidify, out, not even. Just so we have some distance passed up here as we go around. Cool. Although I don't really need to do that. I mean, let's undo that. Let's see if there's a better way. No, there's not a better way because of all those other panels. Unless we just don't care, which that can be fine too. Maybe we just don't care. Okay, so if we don't care. Oh, damn it. Can I select this thing? Tab. Ah, no. Okay. Delete this one. No, this one. Tab. Okay, we're not doing a subdiv, so we're all right. Shift Q, or solidify. Panels, I need use vertex group turned on. Yeah. Said how much of this we're going to use, but we want some of it probably. Tab 1, Shift G, vertex group 3. That gives us the top, but not the side. Material, assign, Control I, oh, plus assign. Okay, so now we have the inner bits and the outer bits. I don't want to have a lot of glow, but I do want to have some glow. F4. Append. I'm gonna get to go back up to reserve interface static. Yes. Materials. Borg. Yes. And that's going to be Borg. And append the other ones. Going to be our flow, soft UV, AU, smart UV project, unwrap, Z8. And we're going to need more glow than that. I don't think we need this at all anymore if we're just gonna, if we're not gonna, yeah, care. Okay, so this object here, Borg panel, glow amount 50. That's like everything. Okay, we don't want that much. 25, 1.25. It's a okay. It is a percentage. 0.1. Cool. And our colors we can set to yellow and red. Give us some of that. We might need to go more, but that's a good starting point. Okay. Now, these and these object convert to mesh. And then materials. What are we thinking? There's always, of course, distressed hull. Put it on there. Yeah. And then this one, distressed hull or distressed hull with chevs. I'm going to do it with the chevs too. Can hide this. You can see what we got. It gives us just a little bit of color on them sometimes. It's real subtle. Object shade smooth. Cool. Okay. Turn back on our torus. And there is our space. Where is our dude? There's a dude. There's our dude. course, that's one spot I really don't want it because they are getting really squirreled out there. Maybe I'll just do it to here in the front. That one's not bad. Yeah, that's cool. There's our, it's still also getting a little squirreled out, but it's going to be dark. Squirreled out, I mean, this is just going into the ground and it's kind of weird, but you know, hey, it's getting squirrely. Photographer, camera, Alexis, anamorphic. There we go. And let's go to like 35. Give us some width to play. We come in here like this because it just looks more epic. And then we need to give it a sun to come through these holes. That was the whole point to putting those holes there. Light, Shift A, light, sun. Gonna angle it slightly this way, but we can't go too far because otherwise we won't make it in the hole. Color. No off-color jokes from that one. Exposure 7. It's gonna be just dark probably, but no. No, that's reasonably what I wanted actually. Okay. Some fog will help, and obviously turning our environment dark will help a lot too. Environment dark, yeah. See, now it's might be too dark. It's amazing what turning off all the lights will do for making things dark, huh? And easy fog. Do I want to do a different one this time? I'm just kind of like, want to do like something like that. Like just really all over the place. Let's try it. It's gonna have to go down or flatten itself, right? Yeah. You think it's crazy talk, man. That's just big light talking to you. You know, they're selling you false, heads. Don't listen to big light. Is it upside down? It's like it's upside down. Yes, it's upside down. Or is it? Yeah, it's upside down. RX 180. Everyone makes big bucks shilling for big light. We all know that. Oh, God. Taking a break from Facebook as of today. I can't handle it anymore. It's finally reached my, like, I can't do this anymore stage. Okay. Even this down just a bit more. Yeah, that's cool. We're very bright because I've had to turn everything, like the exposure is way down. By very bright, I mean we're very dark, but it's we're seeing this looks very bright to our light because everything is so high. I'd like it to be a bit darker than that. So let's turn it down a little bit, but something like that. Nice. Yeah, I have Blue Sky. I have Facebook still just because I have so many friends from the day. I don't have a lot of friends in real life otherwise I see. So like I've been like, I want to talk to people I like, but I also don't want this bullshit. So um so what are you gonna do? I think I need to add a little bit of other light to it, although that's not awful. This is just a little brighter than I wanted. I kind of like it on him like that, but I don't like it on and I wish I could do, if Blender 4.3 was out, I could put these on top of each other and it would probably work better, but I think it's going to look really harsh otherwise. But I wanted this kind of fog on his feet like this time. So maybe I'll just have to live with it. Maybe I make this hole smaller. Yeah, I want something like that. I think if we add just a little bit of local light, that'll pop. It's kind of popping now, but come back to our torus panel. And if we increase this from 0.1 to 0.2, that will add more to it, right? 0.5, that adds way too much. 0.3, still too much. 0.2 again. So it makes a big jump there, 0.22. I think it puts a light right in front of us is what happens, but 0.245. I think that's helping. When you get down to the 1,000th of a percent, you're like, okay. Yeah. I can certainly respect and understand that opinion. I don't disagree with it. That is I call it opinion, but that position, I can certainly agree with it. Focus on our guy. He's a lot closer. That'll help too. The space is really dark, but I kind of dig it. It feels neat. It's a neat shot. It doesn't really show the environment very well, but it's not that really interesting an environment, so maybe we don't care. Maybe what we do here is just put one more light. A point. We'll make it also 10,000. A power of just like 2. Let's see what that gives us. See, that's super bright now there. Power of 1. Maybe we walk it back. It's still too bright. That's good. Just a little bit of that flow. We're down to milliwatts. Cool. And compositing. I'm just going in here and edit a little bit again and just see what it's going to be. Probably have to brighten up a little bit after that. I don't have to do this, but I just kind of think it makes it look better. So I could just leave it with its high, the brightness up just tends to wash everything out in these dark scenes. What it does is this sets everything to sort of the same tone, and then that brightness just pumps it all up. So you just get everything as one blue color, and I don't like it. Um, and camera compositing. Yes, yes, that's looking cool. Exposure of 2.5. Yeah, we'll just take it down just a little bit more. I like this one. I think it's a cool looking robot. Pathetic, whatever you want to call it. We could totally use this as a industrial robot in a spaceport, and no one would ever have a second look at it. It's very much more a regular robot than something like we've been dealing with. This cable raider stuff for adding those connectors is just so handy. I'm really glad I figured that out this weekend. That's just chef's kiss nice as far as I'm concerned. Um, so easy. And yeah, I think we're good. All right, folks. Um, thanks for hanging out with me again today. I appreciate it. Doing something, a little bit more custom than we've been doing, but I think it works. And I will be back again tomorrow for another one. I think things are looking good on this. Um, yeah, have a great rest of your day, everybody. Take care, and hopefully, I'll see you tomorrow. Okay, later, Michael.